Hello, you Florida Panhandle folks. Karen Cobb here with Chit Chat with Karen. Long time no see. Thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate all my followers. I'm so excited because we are rebooting my podcast, Chit Chat with Karen. It's been a few months. Lots of things have been happening in my life, and I just had some time to go through some life changing experiences and a few sad and a few happy experiences. My father in law actually passed away. May he rest in peace. So that was a major life experience that had happened. And my happy little experience is I have a new grandchild. So, anyways, I'm just going to be real and honest, and it's really nerve-wracking, actually, and it's a lot of work, but I am so thankful because my two older kids, they actually have a degree in broadcasting, communication, film, TV. So I'm very thankful that they know what they're doing. And so a lot of you folks, you know that I'm old school. Maybe some of you folks are old school too. And my kids are all millennials, so they know what they're doing. And honestly, that's my team. And so I'm handing the baton to my kids, and thank you that they do know what they're doing. They always tell me, Mom, don't worry, we've got this. And so I'm just going to have a little bit of fun in front of the camera. My first episodes that I actually am going to start with are loan officers. Some of you guys know the history of me. I used to be a loan officer, actually a licensed mortgage broker. Some people don't know what the difference is between a loan officer and a mortgage broker. A loan officer works for a mortgage lender such as a bank, and they can only offer the loans from that bank, okay? Mortgage brokers works independently with a mortgage brokerage firm, and they're like brokering, they can find the best financing product that best fits your needs. Before we bring on our guests, a lot of my clients actually ask me, okay, I don't know anything about the Gulf Coast. You tell me, we're open. We just want to live on the beach. I printed out a map, okay, that actually explains the regions of Florida because, again, I want to educate my clients. And a lot of people can Google this online, of course. So I kind of want to emphasize the regions that we have. This is the West Panhandle, okay? So this is Panhandle. We live in the Panhandle, and that's basically like from Pensacola all the way to Tallahassee. And why do they call it a Panhandle? I could read some literature on that. I'll have to grab my phone. But really, why they call it the Panhandles, because it looks like a pan. Okay, so you're handling the pan, and this is the pan, the long side of the pan. So that's why they call it the Panhandle. There is some history on it, so you can Google that up. I do have that, but for the sake of time, let's just skip that. Pensacola, we got some major cities. Tallahassee is where our state capital is. We have Jacksonville. Of course, everyone goes and knows Orlando because that's where Disney World is. Tampa is a very hot place to go live in. And what I mean by hot is I hear that there's so many people moving to Florida, like 1,000 to 5,000 a day. Tampa, I believe, is like one of the number one hot spots where everyone's moving to. And then, of course, Miami, and then you got the Keys. So that's that for the Florida. And so I really feel that starting this podcast, I really kind of want to educate my clients. Just really super excited because this is going to be my favorite episodes. These loan officers are incredible. They are speaking my language, my lingo, because I used to be a loan officer. And there's a lot of banks and lenders out there that could actually finance regular home mortgages. But a few of these loan officers that I have as guests, they have some products that are outside the box. I'm really wanting to reach buyers and sellers, not for realtors, okay? Because they say that realtors are actually salespeople, like car salespeople. And I was kind of discouraged when I heard that in a meeting. So I just want to come across as, listen, I just really want to help you. I want to get to your goals. First-time home buyers, homeowners that actually have outgrown their first home and want to upgrade, those empty nesters that want to retire and retire here in Florida. I want to reach out to those investors. I'm not going to go out there and say I'm an expert on everything. As time goes on, we are just going to learn more about Florida. I want to share. There's so many fun topics that I would like to actually talk about. And just tune in. I mean, we've got fun topics like do's and don'ts of living in Florida, fishing tournaments, and we could talk about like sandbars. We could talk about the seashells, how to bleach, the sand dollars that you can find out on the beach, on the shore. We could talk about seafood and the restaurants around. We could talk about the weather. So even bugs, we could talk about bugs because a lot of people always ask me about the termite inspection. So that is part of real estate. Just so many other topics. We got military bases here in the state of Florida, lots of nature trails, springs, Coldwater Creek, alligators, and swamps. So stay tuned because I've got my next guest. Okay, we will keep in tune.